What do you think is happening next, probably in the process here?
Well, yeah, what I've been told, the Big 12 wants to go to 14 schools for 2024. So they will look to add another team with Colorado. Their preference is somebody from the Pac-12. Your next question is probably who. That's undetermined. We'll have to see. Will there be one school that wants to make the jump? Will there be numerous schools that want to make the jump? I think that's something that's going to play out in the coming, days, weeks, months. And then ultimately, if the Big 12 cannot get another Pac-12 team and they're stuck at 13, then they're going to have to basically fall back and grab a Group of 5 school. Who that will be, we'll have to see. But right now, there's not a set deadline on when a school would have to make that decision. I really don't think there's a preference either. People have asked me that today. Who's the preference for the Big 12? I think their wish list, get the 3 corner schools, Arizona, Arizona State, Utah. Now you're at 16 and you can call it a day.
Seems like some people are speculating about maybe Oregon might be in the next year, but potentially, I don't know if it has to do more with the commissioner of the Big 12 as well, and isn't a relationship there?
Well, as far as Oregon and Washington, I mean, they've been for so long, and I've reported this last year, they had talked to the Big Ten. They had serious discussions with the Big Ten. They've actually been vetted and approved to be added by the Big Ten. If the Big Ten decides they want to go that route, financially, would it make sense for the Big Ten? Who knows? I know initially, several months ago, the Big 12 was not really that enamored with those schools. Not that they didn't want them, they just felt like if they brought them on board, the second they came onto the Big 12, they would be trying to get out to get to the Big 10. Now, with Tony Petitti, the Big 10 commissioner, saying, we're going to pause now on expansion, he doesn't have that direction from the presidents to continue expanding, then maybe the Big 12 may reconsider and say, you know what, if Oregon and Washington want to come on board, that's something we would consider.
These 2 quick things. I know a lot of this is wide-ranging, impact, but how important do you think Deion Sanders was in this happening?
For the Big 12 taking him, or for Colorado making the decision to go?
Well, I guess the Big 12. was it more enamored because of him as opposed to?
I think it helped a little bit, but not like it's not like if Deion wasn't there, they weren't going to take Colorado. I think geography doesn't matter, but geography played a part. It's a bonus that Deion's there and all the buzz he's creating, but it wasn't like, we got to have Deion in our league. I think that was just a coincidence. On the flip side, I think Deion probably, and I don't want to speak for Deion, whenever you post this, probably the official press conference will happen.
True.
So I don't know if Deion will have talked by then. I'm guessing Deion is enamored by the ability to now go in the state of Texas and recruit. You've got 4 schools from the Big 12 in the state of Texas. Now that opens up that window into Texas because you just lost the Colorados. You just lost California with the SC and UCLA.
And then just for yourself, I know our readers love it. Your work, Action Network, it's clearly not just gambling. There's a lot of great information there, and it's got to be a real joy to be there, I imagine, for you now.
Yeah, I love it. Basically, they brought me on board to continue covering college football like I've done before at CBS, ESPN. It'd be quicker to list where I haven't worked at this point, but yeah, it's been great. Love covering college football. Realignment's been a big part of what I do. I know I cover realignment. I don't like it. I don't like what it does to the sport, but that's the reality of it. But yeah, I love what's going on at the Action Network. We got some cool podcasts starting up soon, and yeah, we're not a sports book or anything, but if you do, gamble or have, your little pools, we've got all the information you could ask for to kind of hopefully help navigate your selections each week.